a few seconds later. This deals damage to the entire raid regardless of that player's location. However, they also spawn a lava sphere or lava reservoir where the boss slams them, and these deals ticking damage if you stand in them, but more importantly, they last forever. And each lava reservoir increases Searing Slam raid damage by 50%. And on top of this, anytime boss Searing slams, each reservoir will spawn lava blobs that travel across the room, and they deal a metric ton of damage if you get hit by one. And you die if you get hit by two. Trust me. And to top this off, if Searing Slam hits an existing reservoir, everyone dies. So the name of the game is to keep all of them as stacked as possible in one part of the room without accidentally slamming an old reservoir and wiping the raid. So have fun. Now, for example, you can build out reservoirs from one of the corners of the room. Kinda like rats, they also drop their in the corner, and then just keep placing new slams near the old without overlapping, and it'll make dodging all the fire blobs a lot easier, which spawns several shadowy flame circle that needs to be soaked, or everyone in the raid takes a ton of damage. Players that soak the circle will get a dot that lasts for 25 seconds and stacks, so make sure it runs out before you soak new circles, or assign a rotate meteor style soak in front of him, dealing around 2 million damage split between players. Players who don't soak this instead takes 250k damage regardless, so just soak it forehead, you'll take damage anyways. Now, during testing, this worked a bit differently. If I recall correctly, if you soaked it, you took flat damage. If you didn't soak it, you got a dot instead, so it felt, and they updated, so I'm not sure forehead. Now, the boss also casts a huge frontal cone called Shadow Lava Blast, seemed to target a random player, so you can bait this towards a wall to make it easier. And finally, throughout the fight, Rashok gathers energy, and at 100 energy, you die. However, if you pull him into the middle of the room before that, or the conduit as they call it, intermission trigger, boss starts draining energy and won't move until his energy is depleted. Now, during this, the raid takes a ton of ticking damage, and the boss will also spawn volatile explosions, which are lines of swirls. Swirls are bad, and when his energy reaches 0, everyone gets knocked back and phase 1 starts again. Now, our timing for this